Welcome to Sunday Night Sauce.
Sunday night sauce. All right, Sunday night sauce. First, like I said, I'm going to be talking about vibration, manifestation, and preparation. I've had an amazing last year and a half, 2 years. I guess it's been about 3 years, but yeah, I guess about 3 years because 3 years ago, my dad died. And I remember laying across his casket and crying my eyes out. I mean, I bawled, I boohooed. It seemed like um, I think I turned it down. You still hearing echoes? Got rid of it. But my dad died and I cried so hard. I didn't even know that I had so much on the inside of me that I was broken about. And I cried 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 for about an hour. And then all of a sudden I stopped and I dried my eyes and I told myself, I'm going to take charge of my life. I told myself that I am going to no longer, thank you, Lisa, but I told myself I'm no longer going to hold things against him. I'm no longer going to be angry for what he didn't teach me, what he didn't tell me. I'm no longer going to, just make him the reason why I wasn't as successful as I felt I should be. And once I did that, I said, okay, I released him. I let him go. And I went home and I started thinking, what am I going to do in my life? How am I going to change my life? And so what did I do? I wrote a vision. And I didn't start my business right away, but it took about a year. And things just changed directions once I released my dad. So the first thing I want to talk about is vibrations. And for some of you, if you don't know, vibrations is what energy does. Energy vibrates and has a frequency. And I didn't realize that I was operating and vibrating in such a way that was causing everything negative to attract my way because I was on that frequency. I was angry. I was hurt. I was complaining. Even though I was going to school, working on my master's, doing all this stuff on the outside, I still wasn't attracting or receiving what I thought and believed that I should receive. So I was vibrating. We have to understand that we're not flesh. We are energy. The church calls it spirit. Whatever you want to say, call it, it's energy. And it has a frequency and it has a vibration. And that frequency and that vibration is controlled by your emotions and your feelings. When you get really angry, when you get really happy, when you get really sad, when you get really annoyed, whatever that is, that's a feeling. That's an emotion. And you vibrate. Understand, people can feel your vibrations. People can feel it. We're taught, ignore your feelings. That's just your feelings. We're taught, don't believe how you feel. But the reality is we need to start believing how we feel because that's the energy that's given off by another person. That's why we end up in broken and messed up relationships in situations that we should not be in because we've been vibrating and having a frequency and giving off an energy with other people that are just as broken, just as messed up, and we connect with them, but then we ignore what we felt. And then after the fact, we're saying, man, I knew I shouldn't have got involved with them. You daggone Skippy, you knew it. But because we're taught, give them the benefit of the doubt, just ignore your feelings, just trust what they're saying. But the reality is we need to trust the vibration and the energy and the feeling that we get with individuals. And we need to hold them with a, like, okay, I'm feeling this, but let me step back and wait and see what actually manifests. Understand what I'm saying? Yes, we talk to people. Yes, we have communication, but what we vibrate at, we don't always have words for. That's another thing. A lot of times we have energy that has a low vibration, a low frequency that stems from childhood hurt, parental hurt, spousal hurt, people who broke your heart. We're still having that energy, but we don't have words to express how we feel on the inside. So we just vibrate. We just give off this thing that we don't understand from people, and we feel it. Other people feel it, but we don't have words for it, which is why we need to sometimes talk things out with people so that we can understand the feelings have words associated with them and thoughts, but they also have a chemical a chemical equivalent for every emotion that we feel. There is a chemical equivalent for every emotion that we feel. So understand, when we can't control our thoughts, we produce feelings and emotions. And then those feelings and emotions produce chemicals. When we don't understand and know how to regulate our thoughts, we end up having chemicals being produced in our body that we become addicted to. We can become addicted to depression. We can become addicted to anger. We can become addicted to all sorts of feelings and emotions because it's being produced in our body. And that controls the vibration. What do? We go to the doctor and say, Doc, I'm feeling XYZ. Doc says, all right, you got a chemical imbalance. Let me give you some more chemicals. Instead of controlling the thought, we go and medicate and try to control the chemical. That's one thing. Vibrations are controlled by emotion and feelings. Feelings and emotions are controlled by thought. That controls your vibrations, your frequency that you give off. So search yourself. Number one, look deep inside of you and see what you have hidden on the inside that you haven't dealt with. Look inside and see where you are still broke, but in denial of. Because listen, people can feel you. No matter how you try to hide, your parents can feel you, your friends can feel you, those close, we feel each other. We are spiritual beings. So we think we're hiding our pain, and we think we're hiding our hurt. We think we're hiding all of the brokenness, but we're not fooling anybody. We got pretty fancy pictures on Instagram and Facebook, but we are broken and we're not seeing the manifestation that we want. Well, we have to deal with the energy that we're giving off, and energy does not lie. I'm going to say that again. Energy does not lie. You can say what you want, but if I feel your spirit and I feel your energy, I'm gonna be like, okay, you're lying. We all do it. We all do it. Next, I want to talk about preparation. Preparation. We have to prepare for what we want in life. The word pre means beforehand, and the word pair means make ready. We have to prepare. Understand what I'm saying? We have to prepare. Think of it like a Bluetooth device. If you have a signal, your device has a signal, and the device you're trying to pair up with has a signal, if those two devices are not on the same frequency, you cannot pair with that device. Understand, you cannot pair with a device that you are not on the same frequency with. You're not on the same signal with. You don't have the same vibration as what you're trying to pair with. So in other words, you will get a message that says device not found, unrecognized device. Some of us, we have wishes, dreams, and goals and aspirations, and we are not paired with what we want. Understand what I'm saying? We're not paired with what we want. We want a new car. We want a new house. We want this money. We want this man. We want this wife. Well, are you paired with what you want? In other words, are you on the same vibration, frequency, belief pattern, belief system as what you want? You got to pair with it. Understand, opportunity is around us every day, and it goes right past us because we're not on the same frequency, vibration, and we have not prepared. A lot of us, we wait until time comes and we want to run and go and try to get ready. No, we have to make ready in advance for what we want. Let me tell you what happened. Yes, Lisa, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And if we don't understand that we're spiritual beings, we'll keep trying to operate as physical beings, trying to change our physical before we change our spiritual or our mental. We have to get our thought in line with what we want. A lot of us just don't believe we can have it. You want it, but you don't believe you can have it. You're wishing, look, don't pray hard. Stop praying hard. Stop working hard. Hard won't do it. Hard will not get you what you want. Our forefathers and ancestors, grandmas, grandparents worked hard and never saw manifestation. You have to pair up with what you want and then put in the energy, the work, and the effort towards preparing. Preparing, just like a Bluetooth. Prepare for what you want. Listen, I was at Legends 3 weeks ago. I was sitting there having me a drink with some wings, chilling. Guy walks up to me. Hey, how you doing, buddy? I'm like, hey, how you doing? He sits down. We're talking. We're chopping it up. And the guy says, what do you do? I said, I'm a vision writer. I create vision and clarity. I help people get their perspective and their perception in order. He was like, tell me more. Got to talking. He said, you know what? I want you to come talk to my guys. I own a construction company. I got 3 guys, and I want you to come talk to them. Preparation. Prepared. See, I was prepared for this gentleman. I was prepared with what he needed. He came prepared to receive what I was offering. We were paired together, just like the Bluetooth. We connected on the same frequency. Chop it up. He said, boom. How much is it going to cost? I said, boom. He said, I'll write you a check. Bam. There you go. I meet with him tomorrow. I talk to his guys. That is prepared. That's preparation. We have to be prepared with whatever you want. Look, relationships. Understand. You want man or woman, right? This is what you want. Are you prepared for him or her? You want him, but does he want you? Are you prepared for him? See, understand, again, energy and spirit recognize spirit. You want him, but you're not prepared for him. He wants you, but you're not prepared for you. He's not prepared for you. Why? You're not on the same frequency. He might look good, smell good, act good, but there's no preparation for him. You have to prepare for what you want. 2 things. You got to know what you want, and you got to know what he or she wants. Just because you know what you want, do you know what he or she wants? Will they want you when you roll up on the scene? Will they want you? Are you on the same frequency? Have you prepared for what you want? Prepare. Get ready now. Get ready beforehand. Set yourself up so that you are vibrating, believing, acting, walking to present yourself to what you want, whatever opportunity. Opportunity is waiting for you tomorrow. Will you be prepared for it? There's opportunity right now. Are you prepared for it? Prepared. All right. Next and finally, manifestation. You will only get what you prepare for. You will only get what you prepare for. That's how you see manifestation. That is how you see manifestation. If you are prepared for it, you will receive it. Understand? If you are prepared, understand? Bluetooth device, Bluetooth signal, reception, sender. Send a signal. On the same frequency. Got it? Paired up. Are you paired for what you want to receive? Ask yourself. Do you really believe? Are you preparing on the inside mentally? Do you lose your thoughts? Do thoughts waver all over the place because you can't hold your thoughts in line with what you want? You don't get what you want. You get what you prepare for. Finally, hold on to your thought. You must have a clear vision for what you want. A clear vision. You must be so clear in what you believe and what you see that even before you received it, you've already seen it. It's so clear. Clarity is everything in 2020. Going now, we all need to launch into this next year with no blind spots. Get total clarity. Whatever you need to do, get rid of the blocks, get rid of the impairments, get rid of the old way of thinking, get rid of the wounds, the hurts, so that you can see clearly what you want. That's all I got. So I hope you all enjoyed Sunday Night Sauce. I hope you received something. Where's my ice cream at? Yeah, thank you all for joining. I might do this every so often just to have a little fun on Sunday night. Yes. Appreciate your comments. Appreciate you watching. Sunday Night Sauce. Manifestation, vibration, and preparation. Prepare, and prepare. Do like the Bluetooth. Connect up. So I'm going to sign off now. Hope you all enjoyed. I think I'm thirsty. Anybody thirsty? I want something to drink. Anyway, have a good night. Love y'all. Love my audience. Acquire your vision. Thank you, everyone. Yeah.